Now, there's a lot happening in the current mortgage environment, so much you need to know, in fact, that I'm going to break down a few key points in this video. Number one, what happened with the BOC update, what's gone on since then, what we've discovered, and more about all of that. Number two, what are we doing to help out our clients who currently have mortgages right now or are coming up for renewal, and who should be talking to us? And number three, where are opportunities looking like in the current marketplace, and who should still be actually looking for buying a home? Last but not least, a bonus, we have a special announcement, and we're excited to share that with you. Hey, it's June of 2023, and a lot's happened in the last couple of weeks, and specifically, a lot happened recently with the Bank of Canada update. Now, you probably already know because you received all my updates, but the Bank of Canada raised rates by 0.25%. What's interesting about the most recent rate increase is it caused a big stir in the marketplace as far as client communication and questions, more than it has in a long time, which is interesting because it was only a 0.25% increase. But for a lot of people, I think it was an emotional point where it felt like a frustration. Now, the reality is the Bank of Canada made this decision based on them trying to continue to cool down inflation. Until we see that happen, we could see rates stay high and even go up a little bit more before coming down. Now, we've talked about it before, but even since that time, most economists' predictions are that we won't see interest rates come down until probably sometime in mid-2024. How much, we don't know, but that is the current proposal. A lot of things could happen between here and there, but what's the most important thing is to really focus on your budget. So number two, this is a huge consideration right now. How are we helping clients who are concerned about higher interest rates? And importantly, how are we helping people who are coming up for renewal? I'm gonna start with the renewal. If you have a renewal coming up in the next 6 to 12 months, you need to be reaching out to us now. If you have a friend or a family member that you hear of who has a renewal or a maturity on their mortgage coming up in the next 6 to 12 months, they need to be talking to us. Send them over. There's a few reasons for that. Number one, banks are not offering competitive terms right now, and there are often better offers available. Number two, now is the time to get your cash flow in order. Look at restructuring your loan. There's a variety of other things you can look at. And number three, you need to set yourself up with a product that allows you to be flexible in case interest rates come down in the next couple of years. If you currently have a mortgage, you're on a variable rate and you're not certain, make sure to reference back to some of the points that we've made in our previous videos, but most importantly, make sure that if you're thinking about locking in, to get those lock-in offers in writing, of course, and send them over. If it's something you're considering, set up an appointment. We'll talk you through all of your different options over here. And number three, what's happening in the current marketplace and where people are going. Now, not surprisingly, or maybe surprisingly, the market has still stayed relatively hot. The one thing that we noticed, however, is we aren't seeing the same amount of speed of property values increase that we did in the April to May range. What's interesting is that people are still actively pursuing real estate and they're still actively shopping, but we're also noticing that there are some opportunities. This doesn't mean price decline, this doesn't mean price decreases, but what this means is we're no longer seeing the crazy increases and we're seeing more of our clients get their offers accepted and less of those multiple offers that we saw before. We don't know how long this trend is going to continue, but no doubt, like we saw in the winter, it probably won't continue for very long because ultimately we still have a supply issue. My feedback is that if you're someone looking to invest into this real estate market, or someone who's looking to make a move and you can handle the current rate environment because most people still can, then now could be a great time to consider making a leverage move up or buying that investment property and holding. And this is because there are deals to be had. There is going to be less competition. And if you've talked to us and you're fully prepared, you'll be able to act immediately. But last but not least, as a bonus, we're excited to announce our first Flow Mortgage Co event. This one will be a VIP event, but don't worry, everyone will be invited to our next event in October. Our VIP event, we're very excited to announce, will be at the Canadiens baseball game on August 27th at 1 p.m. Now, what's a VIP event? Well, really simple. Any of our clients who have worked with us multiple times or have referred or recommended someone is automatically a VIP client, and you will be receiving first right when it comes to the tickets to the baseball game complimentary to us. If we don't have all the tickets used up, we'll open up all the tickets to the rest of our clients on a first come, first served basis. Now in October, we'll be doing an entire client appreciation event with everyone invited at that particular time, and we'll ensure that everyone has an opportunity to get a ticket to our annual pumpkin event. We're excited to share all of this information and more coming up. And if you don't want to miss out, you want first rates, make sure to be a VIP client. All you have to do is introduce us to someone else that you think we can help with their financing. Thank you so much again today, and I look forward to serving you guys and seeing you on the next one.